Hey, what's good, fam? Ooh, we got a banger for you today. Or should I say, boom for you today. We're talking to Wes Mena. It's been a minute since Wes and I actually had a good conversation. I think the last time we spoke was way back on the NOLA card. So, very excited. We got to pin down a time with him, talk about everything, how he's been doing, what he looks forward to in the future, about this match, all that kind of stuff. You know, Wes, as he would say, he gets locked in and he focuses in on the task at hand. So very respectable, very grateful and excited he gave us some time. And look, he doesn't mince words, fam. He does not mince words. He knows exactly his plan. He knows what he has to do, and he even has a little bit of a message for if somebody should foul him or club him. You know what I mean? All right, everybody, grab a beverage, relax, watch, listen, do both, but always remember: 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. On gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king.
Slap son, baby! Slap son late night edition. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let's do it.
Hey, fam, what's up? We got this man in the building. Wes, you ready?
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Slap Son. We got the man in the building. It's been too long. Everybody give it up for the boom of power slap, the contender himself, Wes the Boom Mena.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
What's up, Slap Son?
Dude, how
Yo,
you been,
what's up,
man?
man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a minute. I'm kind of the adrenaline I'm feeling right now is real. You know what I mean?
Sir, let's go.
Hey, man, I have to ask right off the rip, you're looking fit, you're looking
Yeah,
slim,
appreciate
you're
it.
looking happy. How is life?
It's good, man. Just been working, gym, working and gym. That is it. Just working, gym. That's it.
Dude,
Not much sleep, but I'm trying. I'm in that department.
dude, I love it. Hey, you got that vet to take it from point A to point B, so you'll be all right. You might be tired,
Exactly.
but you're tired in style, you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Man, it's so good to see you, man. So good to
Yeah.
talk to you. I rewatched your matches with Darius and with DeBell. And dude, you know what's crazy is so I watched DeBell first, and then I
Okay.
watched Darius, and it got me thinking, in like a year and change, have you actually had 6 slap matches?
Yeah, I've had 4, like last year, because the one that propelled me that got that extra fight was the Aaron Turner when James Seatman pulled out,
Yeah,
and then
when he
I
bailed,
was
yeah.
yeah, and I was able to fill in, and then that was in like March, and then I fought after Aaron Turner, I fought DeBell in July, and then Darius in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, I've been active, man. They've been keeping me active.
Dude, I love it. You know, because it shows that they do have that respect for you because you're not one of these guys that chirps or tags all the right people. You know what I mean? You just stay in your own lane. You know, as you like to say, you just stay locked in. And
Sure.
it's gotta feel good that they got your number. They know how to get a hold of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they reached out, Frank, Justin, they reached out. I will be on the March 6th card, as you already know. Yeah, they just been keeping me active. One thing that I actually did find out is that freaking one of the offices of Frank over there in Power Slap, they have actually a picture of me on his wall, and I didn't even know about that.
Dude.
So like I even feel like little things like that, and then always them calling me, they definitely, they fuck with me. So it's good to see that. And not only that, when I fought DeBell, I brought like 6, 7 NFL guys there. It's just I brought my whole team out there. So it was good. It was a good showing.
No, dude, it's so good. And it's cool that you can, and we've talked about that before, but it's cool you can like bring something else to the table too that's a little unique, you know? I mean, no disrespect at all to people who bring their cousins and uncles and all that. But you know, if
Yeah.
you could bring some eyeballs with the cousins and uncles, that's not a bad thing, you know?
Exactly. So I try to bring some guys that have been following me, and they're all full supportive of me and everything. Just like in Vegas, now that I'm finally fighting back in the States, I haven't fought in the States since March when I fought Aaron Turner, or
Yeah,
actually
NOLA, right?
When I fought DeBell in July. So now, being that I'm back in Vegas, I haven't fought in Vegas since March when I fought Aaron. So it's good to be back. I have a lot of people coming, a lot of big famous, some big surprise names coming. So I'm excited, man, and I sent Frank my list of the people that are coming, so he was like, "Oh wow." So it's just,
Dang,
I got their emails and everything. So I'm gonna have a big support system, and yeah, we're gonna be ready, rock and roll.
dude, I
We're
love it.
rocking
Can
and
we
rolling.
do we dare name drop some of those people?
Well, I mean, we got about 7 NFL players. We got a couple influencers. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's just,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, dude, I'm excited now, man.
yeah,
When you come into this next match, dude, it's interesting, right? Like
yeah,
you had this 4-fight win streak, just murking
yeah.
fools, right? Then we've had a couple things go not our way, but that one with Darius, boy, is
It was back and
it
forth.
was back and forth, and like it could have gone either way.
I feel like I beat myself because, I won the coin toss. I swung. I had a lot of power coming, but I like missed his fucking head. So like my
Yeah,
fingers got him, and I was just like, damn it. And then he came right back and sat me down, and that was a clean, beautiful strike by him. He sat me down, and after that, and then it was my turn. Then I wobbled him. He was going back and forth. And then I ate his shot. He clubs me, and then it really came down to like that final round where like he did did more damage. And I pretty much missed his head again. So with this training camp that I got going on right now, we're focused more on power like always, and then just accuracy. So because I don't want to have that again where I'm missing people's head because I'm throwing so much power in there and so much torque and I'm rotating my hips. So it's just like I gotta get better in that department. And I feel like I did good on my defense, taking a slap. I corrected that when I fought, Darius. I feel like I did a pretty good job as far as like my stance wise. Cause I messed that department up when I fought the bell. I was standing straight up, and that was just not normally how I do it. But I was able to correct that, and yeah, man, I'm right now I'm looking sharp. I'm just I'm training right now, full court training.
I think that's so cool, man. And I like that you were honest about coming with too much power, which was kind of
Yeah,
fucking up your accuracy.
yeah,
It reminds me of Vern a little bit, where he kind of goes a little bit soft that first round just to kind of get the placement, and then he
yeah.
winds up and goes. Is that kind of a secret sauce in this game? If you can master both at the same time every time, it's going to be a better match for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, like again, just working on the accuracy, bro, because that's really what it is. Because everybody hits hard, but you got to hit that target. So it's just for me, I just repetition, repetition, focusing on different targets, people with different heights and everything. Because that I mean, that shit makes a difference, bro. That accuracy is everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You've looked up to a couple of your opponents for sure. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Aaron Turner, freaking skyscraper over there.
And he wears boots. Like, come on, man. You're tall
Yeah,
enough. You're tall enough. Dude, so speaking of power, this guy you got coming up, right?
yeah,
He doesn't lack it. Everyone knows it. His Instagram is fucking nuts, carrying
yeah,
horses and shit. Like the dude's strong, right?
yeah.
But if he doesn't have that accuracy, then that can be a problem for him. Is that something you think about more with somebody who's strong like you? You worry more about their accuracy than their power?
Well, first of all, Zakir, he's what, ranked number 6. He is a strong opponent. I'll give him that, but that doesn't phase me. I feel like I'm gonna be an underdog, even though I'm highly ranked more than him. I feel like this is gonna be like another Iowa fight. When I fought my second fight against Iowa and I knocked him out, I feel like it's gonna be like that. With Zakir, he's very strong, but he doesn't like his form is really bad. And I feel like, he doesn't have a chin. He doesn't have a chin. So I feel like, when he went against Cooper Housley and went against DTP, those guys, they're, much respect for both of them, but they don't have the same power as me. And they got wobbled. He got wobbled by both of them. So like with me coming in, I'm gonna be a true test for him. So I mean, yeah, he hits hard, he's strong, this and that, but everybody's strong, everybody hits hard. That doesn't phase me to be honest. So I'm gonna go in there. I feel very confident, and I'm gonna just knock that watermelon head he got. He has a big ass fucking head, and I'm gonna just fucking strike that shit to the fucking. I'm gonna Barry Bonds his head to the roof. So I can't wait, man. He has no idea. How I'm picturing it is, I see Pono's head on Zakir. So that's how I'm treating it. And it's just business, man. It's nothing personal. I'm gonna tell Zakir that. I met him twice.
Okay.
He has fought on the undercard when I was going against the bell. He was on the card then. And yeah, I met him, good guy, really humble, cool guy. But he's short and he's just stocky strong. And I feel like he has no form. He's just strong and he's just trying to lead with that palm, as they all say. It's the battle of the palm guys,
Nah,
whatever.
yeah.
But it's just like that, none of that phases me. And I'm gonna go in there and just do my thing and knock his ass out.
Dude, it's funny when you were saying you're gonna bury Bonds' head, it made me think that's kind of like a double entendre, man, because Barry Bonds' head got a little big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
so cool, man. I dig the energy. I love the confidence. Like,
yeah,
what I love about Power Slap is we will find out. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Nobody can dodge shit. Nobody can run around a cage. Nobody can
yeah,
tap out. Like, bitch, it's gonna be you or me, and we're gonna
yeah,
find that out. And with Zakir, I think that is an issue, right? Is I would be, I'll never get my ass up there. So take this with a grain of salt.
yeah.
But if I were going up against somebody like Zakir, I wouldn't
Mhm.
be worried so much about his power, like you're saying.
Yeah,
I'd be more worried about if he's gonna, get too far behind my head, get underneath my neck, stuff like that.
yeah.
Do you think about that at all?
No, not at all, bro. To be honest, like, I'm gonna come in the mindset, like, and I'm gonna tell him straight to his face, you club me, I'm gonna club you right back. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, I want him to be a professional. I want him to keep it clean. I will, inform everybody knows he's a club master. So, like, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna tell him, hey man, make sure you come clean. We're professionals. At the end of the day. But if he clubs me, I'm gonna come right back with it. So in that department, I'm not even worried about that. Everybody hits hard. I'm gonna eat his shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen his fight he did with DTP. That was a lot of, mental notes I took. I feel very confident and I feel like I'm the true test for him because he's gonna feel some power straight to that chin and I can't wait to deliver it.
When you go up against him, the match goes your way, you deliver the W. Is that an immediate rematch with Damien?
Nah, nah.
No. Okay.
I wanna go ahead and since I lost to Darius, had I won against Darius, which again I beat myself, I would have won a fight, one more, and then go get that rematch. Yeah, because it's like, I feel like he thinks this is shit's a walk in the park. I feel like, he did knock me out. He won. He won fair and square. But like again, I made mistakes and I'm gonna soon, get back up to the top and I'm gonna get my rematch at least before the end of this year. So I'm not worried about it. I just need to go out there and handle business one person at a time. I got a Zakir and I'm gonna go knock him out. And then who else we might see, up there. I wanna do a top five opponent. Hopefully I'll get what I've been asking for. So, I'm hopefully around summertime, hopefully Miami, hopefully it's, that your boy Hono,
Yeah, dude.
so
I
yeah,
would honestly, man, I would love that match in Miami. Are you kidding me? You two
yeah.
guys going out to Miami, that'd be amazing, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to push for that. I told Frank the brass knows it. I'm pushing hard for that. I don't know when they're gonna have a Florida card. I don't know anything about it. I just know that we are gonna have one in Florida. I just want to handle business now so I can be on that card. So
But
yeah, man, I'm
I was just gonna say, but it, but dude, but you're one of those guys that does have kind of like this plan. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Is that what really motivates you? Is okay, I got this guy, but in the back of my head, I got my kill list, and is that's got to be part of the whole motivation, man?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So with me, it's just, obviously, we can call out our opponents, we can do what we want, but at the end of the day, it's up to them. So whoever shows up on that paper, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So now they say I got Zakir, I'm gonna focus on Zakir. But anybody else, yeah, I got a little kill list. You know what I'm saying? I wanna, Pono's in there. He's like my top of the
He's got
top.
to be number one.
Of course, and then I see some other people in there, like, I'd love to face. I want to obviously, I'd like to go against Darius again. I feel like I can win that right back, but I'm gonna earn it, From what I hear, he might get the title shot. So, by him beating me. So, we're gonna see. I'd love to go against Pono for my next fight. He hasn't been very active. I don't know what's going on. So, like,
He's
I've
been
already
kind of quiet. He's been
accumulated.
kind of quiet.
I've been accumulating about what, two more fights since he last fought. So it's like, okay, what's going on? Why aren't you taking these fights? So I don't know if he got something going on. I heard he might have some stuff going on. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm just there. I'm gonna show up, March 6th. It's a business day. It's my work week. I'm there to just, decapitate heads and keep it moving.
Yeah, I think you were the first one, and fam, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think you were the first one, man, to call this thing a business trip when we interviewed in person.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I
That's how
love
I gotta
that.
treat because these people, man, when I go out there and some of these trips and I sit back and see some of these fighters like it's like some fucking vacation. That shit fucking drives me crazy. Like, bro, get your ass up, go work out. That's one thing I hate competing in Vegas because it's such a distraction. That's why
Sure.
I've been to almost every overseas trip they've ever done. I've already been to Saudi Arabia and I've been to Abu Dhabi twice. So they keep me active, fighting Vegas, headline New Orleans. No, now I'm back in Vegas. So they've been keeping me active. I have that certain look, that persona, I have that, marketability,
Yeah, yeah,
and they like
presents,
it.
all
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? And I bring people to our fights. I bring eyes. So I'm doing my part outside of the ring, and they like it. So it's just, I'm just doing my part, trying to be professional. I even see it even kills me when we have like that fight day, right?
Yeah.
Like it's fight day. Treat it like a fight day. Go in there, dress accordingly. I just like to, like, you see these football players, they all get dressed right before the game and everything. Like, just professional, be on point. They like stuff like that. So it's just the little things that make a big difference that separate me from individuals. And it's just that's
No, I think that's real, man, and I think that's part of the evolution of the sport that we're seeing in real time. In the beginning, it was kinda like, "What the fuck? Show up how we
yeah,
want, dress however we want,"
yeah,
but as we've progressed and gotten bigger and more eyeballs on us and more professional, we've weeded
yeah,
out so many guys that I think
yeah,
more guys than not, they're taking it more serious like you, but you
yeah,
still that Vegas, man, that Vegas is a temptress, dude. So there are
yeah,
still guys that need to work on that fight day shit. But I hear you, man.
yeah,
I hear you. And you know what? Respect to you for respecting the sport as a job, as a
yeah,
professional, dude. I mean, we need to start doing those tunnel walks with outfits.
yeah,
Like for
yeah,
power slap.
yeah. I remember they did that when I fought against the Bell. They had me like me walking in the stadium or whatever, and I was like fitted and I had like a little suit on, and I remember walking by Erica. She was like, "Wow, look at these professionals," and I was like, "Yeah, thank you." You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, and then Michael. I remember seeing Michael Chandler. He was in the back, and I talked to him a little bit before my fight, and he was a fan too, and everything. So but yeah, man, it's just I treat it like it's my job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
there to decapitate and keep it moving. So I'm just in there getting locked in, bro, and I can't wait for March 6th against Akira. I'm opening up the main card.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm gonna try to bring some fireworks and just, go ahead and set the tone. I'm gonna set the tone, for the whole main card. So yeah, man, I can't wait.
Well, Wes, man, I'm so pumped. I really am. Like, there's been a couple things were different this time. They kind of announced the entire card at once, which was interesting.
Yeah,
And then some of the matchups, I just got done talking with Azael a few days ago, and him and Brandon was one of those matches where it was like, I wasn't really expecting it, but I couldn't be more excited. And same with you and
yeah.
Zakir. I heard you like chirping a little bit, like, you'll see me soon, you'll see me soon. But, we didn't
Yeah, in
know.
due time.
Yeah, we didn't know, man. So, but then when they announced that, I was like, oh, this is the heavyweight match of the evening, 100%, man. And I couldn't be more excited for you and everybody who's watching, listening. Go follow this man, follow his journey. He's got a YouTube channel out that's got some sick behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
But Wes, man, if you don't mind, where can everyone find your YouTube channel, your Instagram, and they can follow you?
Yeah, on YouTube it's Wes the Boom Mena. It'll pop right up. On Instagram it's Wes underscore Mena underscore the Boom, and that's pretty much where I'm at. Just Instagram. Do have a Facebook. I really use that for like family and friends purposes. But yeah, man, it's just Wes the Boom Mena. I have a lot of things in store, Joe. I have I actually have a couple surprises in Vegas, so I'm just trying to confirm some things, and I'm trying to have somebody walk me out, and then it's
Shit.
it's gonna be big, man. And no one's gonna expect this. Um, so I just that. I got some merch coming out. I got some things I'm working on. I'm definitely doing a vlog. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of reels and stuff going on in Vegas throughout the whole week. So I got me a camera guy. Yeah, man, we're just working and marketing and promoting and we elevating and we gonna take these heads out, decapitate and then move on to the next.
Dude, good for you, man. I love it when the strikers know this is the moment to seize everything. And you're
Yeah,
one of those guys, man. You got the, I mean, shit, you got the camera guy, the channel, all that stuff.
yeah,
I mean, as the sport grows, and even when you look back on your life and your career, it's
yeah,
important as well. But as the sport grows, all that stuff is so important, man, because it gets people
yeah.
emotionally, they
Invested,
want
and
invested.
even when
Yes.
and Joe, even when I went to Abu Dhabi, like I didn't even know, like I had this film production company. They actually reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, we like what we see from you. We'd love to like film you and document you and promote you." And they came to me and they're from Barcelona. They came to Abu Dhabi. They came straight to me and they just did everything for me for free. And I'm like, did someone pay for y'all to do this for me or something? Because
Am I getting
you know,
pranked
because
after
it was
this?
so good. It was so good. They had like a little promo cut and they had some behind the scenes with me and Chris and Bisping and it was a lot of stuff going on and they did a great job. But yeah, man, I always got those guys there. I got their contacts. So anytime I go overseas, like if we go to Qatar, I'd love to go to Qatar now since we're gonna be going back over there. I'd love to have him over there for that. But yeah, man, we just straight working, bro. I'm just trying to elevate the sport. I want people to respect the sport. You know, we're athletes. We're putting our lives on the line. You know, at the end of the day, and we're here to entertain everybody. So it's just, I'm glad to be back in Vegas. More of that live crowd. And yeah, there's gonna be some big eyes around there, and I can't wait to deliver.
Dude, I love it, man. Well, Wes, thank you so much for coming on. Everybody, March 6th, Power Slap
Um,
18. He's opening up the fireworks. Go follow this
yes,
man,
sir.
check it out. And hey, dude, we'll just hang out for a bit while this bitch uploads.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.